Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Graybeard Garage. My name is Matt, and today we are up on our property, and this is our uh, outhouse. Basically, it's a flushing toilet, as well as a shower over there with hot water, a propane hot water heater. And today we're going to be installing some of these anchors. Something I probably should have done when we originally built this, however, we didn't. And today we're going to get these installed. Um, Basically what we're going to do is get some I have post hole diggers. We're going to dig a hole, put these in, and then we're going to lag bolt these to the structure. So let's get going on that project now. Alright guys, since I only have 2 anchors, which I probably need to get 2 more, but we're going to put one here in this corner down here, and then the other one will go on the back corner. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to just dig out a hole real quick here with our post hole diggers. I'm going to try and get as close to the building as possible. That way when we lag bolt it in, I'm not having to pull it over and, make it lean over. I just want it to be straight up and down. So I think that'll probably give it more resistance or something. I don't know. I'm making all that up right now. But I may pick up a couple more and do the other 2 corners, but we'll see. We haven't had a hurricane come through in this area in quite some time, but we do get a lot of straight line winds that are pretty powerful. So we just want to make sure this thing doesn't flip over on us, because that would be a real pain in the butt having to set it back up and redo all the plumbing and everything. So that is the reason we're doing this. And the tiny home has them too. So take a quick look and see where we're at. Plenty deep enough. And so I'll just backfill this now. Perfect, yep. We'll lag right into that. So I'm going to backfill this, and as I backfill it, I'm going to use some water, and then that'll help compact everything in, and that side will be done. All right, so we got our little pile of dirt here. Just going to go ahead and backfill this thing in. And then, like I said, I'm going to get some water. And we'll spray that into the hole. Maybe. I think we got a little kink here somewhere in the hose. There we go. Show you what that looks like. So we use the water to backfill, and that'll soak that up, and then we'll throw some more dirt in there, and that'll help compact it down so it's not loose. So let's go ahead and, you know what, let's just bring you over here. What the heck? There we go, look at that. Beautiful shot of the hole. All right, and let's just add a little more water. Backfill the rest of it. Get all the dirt out of the eye. Throw a little more water on there. All right, and that's it in the ground. So now I'm gonna go find my lag bolts and we'll get that lag bolt installed in there. All right, guys, so we got our lag bolts with a washer, and we're just gonna go ahead and run that in with our DeWalt 3/8 impact driver. There we go. That's our first one complete. So now we're gonna move around to the back of the building and do the same thing over there. All right, so we are on the back side of the building, and this is the shower here. It's kind of leaking right now, so that's another project. But anyway, with all the pipe in the way here, I think I'm gonna put the anchor just to the left of that pipe, and then we'll go ahead and get that set in, same way we did the other side. Okay, so we got this hole dug. We have our anchor in. I'm gonna go ahead and lag bolt that in now, and then I'm gonna backfill it. I don't think it makes a difference either way, but that's just what we're doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that in. All right, so our anchor is now secured, and now we'll just backfill it, add a little water to compact it. And that'll take care of this little project. And let's go get the shovel. Over a year. Every time we come up, I say I'm going to do it, but something else seems to always take precedence. So we're up here now for 5 days, so it gives me a little extra time. So this would be a good opportunity to get these installed. All right, we got a little bit of water in there. Scoop the rest of our dirt in, and we'll be done with this project. Then we can move on to the next one, which is going to be putting in a paper towel holder. Maybe I'll take you along for the ride on that as well. Maybe we'll just do a whole video of chores. That sounds exciting. And that's the toilet flushing. So the water pouring out there is not toilet water, it's gray water from the sink. All right, so our anchors are in, project complete. Now we're gonna move on to our next one. So I figured I'd take you along for the chores today. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to install this, which is paper towel holder that looks like that. And that is going to go in here in our super fancy bathroom in the woods. So guys, it's nothing fancy, but it does get the job done. And let me tell you, it's a lot better than going in a bucket, which is what we used to do. Probably too much information for you, but it is what, you know, we had to do when we first got the property. But now we got this nice little setup out here. That would be the ghost of the woods. Or the wind. I'm gonna assume it's the wind. All right, so super simple. 2 screws 2 Phillips. And we'll go ahead and get this installed real quick with our with the wall impact here. So we're just going to put it in here above our little sink. Let's see if we can. Let me make sure you guys can see. So let's see. There we go. Now, if I can keep my fat head out of the frame, we'll be all right. So let's see how we do. All right, I'll do my best. I can't make any guarantees, but this is where we're gonna put it. Right there. Just like this. No measurements required. We're just gonna send it. Uh-oh. Well, that was sad. All right, here, let's try that again. Man, this screw doesn't want to go in, does it? Well. Let me get a different tip. This one I don't like. So I got a different bit here. I'm just trying to start this thing. All right. Now, let's try this again, shall we? Oh, yeah. Little projects, gotta love them. All right, here we go. There we go. Get our second screw in. We can call this job done. Thank God. Maybe. All right. Done. There's our paper towel. Paper towel and
let me do the hard part.
Holder. Yeah. Oh, that is fancy.
Look at that.
Woo! Man.
We're high country now.
We are. It's like the redneck Riviera out here. All right. Well, that's chore number 2 done. Moving on to the next one. All right, guys. Project number 3. These are going to be shelves that we're going to put inside the tiny house. We got some pretty cool brackets for them. And I think my wife's going to grab the brackets. We'll show you what those look like. And then we're going to install these over the bottle cap counter that you guys saw us do. There you go. Kind of looks industrial, so it's kind of neat. But that's what we're going to use to hang these on. And we're going to paint them the same color as the cabinet, which you guys have seen in a previous video. Check that out if you haven't seen it. But we're going to go ahead and get that painted, or get those 2 shelves painted. And then we'll move on to the next project, whatever that's going to be for the day. All right. We'll get to it, lady. Let's get these things painted.
You got to open it.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's do that.
You want a paintbrush?
Man, these bugs are insane. As soon as the temperature gets over 75, they're out here. All right.
Welcome to the country, babe.
Yep. All right. Do it to it. Let me go get one of those towels.
Ooh. I like it.
Hmm?
I like it.
It's a pretty color, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the top one, we only need to paint one side because the top will be up out of sight.
So?
So you want to paint them both?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there
Shouldn't
you
it
go.
be done right?
It ain't wrong.
I mean, if you want the top not color, I guess you could.
That's fine. Just do what you're doing. It's looking beautiful.
It is looking beautiful because I'm doing it. I'm the master painter.
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and get these going, and then we'll come back and show you what they look like finished.
I'm doing them so they'll be beautiful.
Well, here's a couple coats now on the boards. They look pretty good. Next thing we'll do is get our hardware on there and mount them up. All right, guys. So here's the shelves painted, installed. I probably should have taken a video of the installation, but it's pretty straightforward. The brackets just have 4 screws, one here, and the same on the other side. And then you've got your 4 mounts for your shelves up here. Super simple installation. We just used the hardware that it came with, and that's what we used to put them up. And they're not centered exactly, but I think they look good like that. So that kind of wraps up another little project that we had this week that we wanted to get done. So I guess on to the next one. Okay, so part of what we're doing here with the shelves is we're going to put up these little hooks so we can hang some mugs from them. So we're going to go ahead and get those installed now. And we're just going to measure out. We're going to have 4 across the front and then 4 towards the back. So we'll go ahead and show you what that's going to look like. And they'll just hang off of there like that. All right, so we put the hooks in and decided it didn't look nice and clean and neat. So really these shelves are not going to be storing dishes and things like that. It's just going to be more for display type things, which we've got some chicken stuff, which if you guys know my channel and you know my wife's channel, which is Roni's Backyard Chickens, you know we're chicken people, so gotta have some chicken stuff. And then her mom made that for us too, which is kind of cool. So we're not going to put the hooks in, and that kind of completes this little errand or task that we were going to do. So we're going to move on to our next thing. Hey guys, thanks for joining us once again here on Gray Beard Garage. As always, my name is Matt. I hope you guys enjoyed us doing some chores here on the property. There's always something to do up here, so it keeps things interesting. Again, guys, if this is something you like to see, these little chores and whatnot that we're doing, please hit that like button. And if you think it's something that someone else might find interesting, please feel free to share that with them as well. And remember, guys, as always, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. We'll see you here next time on Gray Beard Garage. See you then.